Alright, I have no idea how bad the lighting's going to be with the sun coming in that window right there. But we shall see. So this is my Devil Forge from Lithuania on eBay is where I purchased it from. Just came in today. I ordered it, seems like less than a week ago, so it got here pretty quick. Here's the gas regulator that is supposed to be don't see where it says, but it's supposed to be region appropriate, or region, it's supposed to be good for my region. It's supposed to be good for the US. I guess in the past that was an issue. So there are all of my parts for the regulator. I'll go ahead and just stuff those right back in the box they came from. And I won't make you watch this part. No more peanuts. Alright. We've got a hose for the... I'm going to go ahead and leave that wrapped up. For the regulator to the fuel tank. What do we have here? These are likely the handles for the doors. Smells freshly painted. I wonder if they make these to order. Surely they don't. Surely the knife making industry is popular enough right now that they just ship these things out right away. Yep, so that's a door handle. Can't remember exactly what model number I got. I will go back to my eBay channel, my eBay page, account, whatever you want to call it. We'll find out what exactly it is for sure, and I'll put the text right down here on the bottom of the screen on what model number this is. It's a single burner forge, door on the front, door on the back, with smaller openings in the doors. It's a square entry, about 5 inches square and about 10 inches deep. What else we got here? More styrofoam. We got all the styrofoam in the world. Comes with a fairly thin fire brick for the floor. This will be the burner. Mostly assembled already. Actually, it might be fully assembled, just awaiting the regulator to be attached. There's our burner. Has an on-off valve on it. This is the air choke. I Anything else down in there? This looks like extra ceramic wool, or KO wool as some call it. I think that's just a brand name. So ceramic wool. That, once we put the burner down into the forge, will pack around the burner to keep any flame or heat from escaping out the top of the forge. And this is the forge. It's a little smaller than I thought it was, but it looks like it is 5 by 5 by 10. Now, it is lined also with ceramic wool. They do not put a ceramic coating on top of the ceramic wool. So we're not going to do too much handling with this inside, aside from unwrapping it. It is pretty much, from what I've heard, for lack of a better term, the asbestos of today. It's not cancerous, but it will irritate your lungs if you inhale the fibers from it. So, you're not supposed to mess with the stuff without it being ceramic coated. They don't do that, but I bought some to do that myself. And I'll probably be doing that tonight. Put on one coat. Put on another coat tomorrow night after work. And then give it a couple days to dry. And once it is dry, we will light a fire to it and cure it. So here are the door handles assembled. We probably want that to be facing outward. I bet they have install instructions underneath all that stuff I just packed back into the bottom of the box. But that's screwed in. Yep, there's a piece of paper down there. That is just install instructions for the burner, I believe. Yep, looks that way. And instructions on how to start it. What do we got here? Packing list. Hey, I bet this says what the model number is. Nope. It sure do not. Got anything else in there? And let's go ahead and save that. Okay, so it should be fairly self-explanatory putting everything together. It can only go together one way. The handles appear they can go on either side. There's threaded holes on either side of the door here. Knife out of the way. Alright, so there we are. The fire brick goes down inside of there for a floor. We're not going to put that in there yet. This is the burner. The burner will insert into this port right here. Down in there like that. And they say you are supposed to just put it in to the where it's just extruding out of the wool. I don't know if you can see that or not. We'll make sure you see it when I actually do the assembly. And then start tightening up these screws, these bolts, to hold it in place in the center of the port. And once I get that really put together, I'll tighten those down with an actual wrench. Looks like it's probably about a 10mm wrench. Now the kind of connections these are, they shouldn't require Teflon tape. Excuse me. But we are going to use Teflon tape. Yep. Those are reverse thread right there. I'm not sure how that goes on there. We may have to find a video. I don't know a whole lot about propane and propane accessories. You know what? I don't know. Is that screw on there? Yep, that's a reverse thread. So I guess that will go I don't know. Just like that. Look at that. Boom. Alright. That'll connect to your propane tank. That'll connect to your hose. And the other end of the hose will connect to this nipple right here. This is your pressure adjustment. Alright. So the hose will be connected between these two. That's probably about 10 feet of hose, maybe 20 feet, probably 10 feet. I've got a 100-pound propane tank in the garage that I need to take and get filled up. That'll give me time to get this thing painted on the inside with that ceramic concrete. We'll stick the brick right in there. That will eventually lay down on the floor, so I need to make sure when I paint that concrete in there that I put the brick in there while it's curing, or while it's drying, so the brick will fit. And I do want to use the brick because if I'm fluxing for welding, for forge welding, the flux, which is usually borax or something similar, will deteriorate the ceramic or the refractory coating. So if I use the brick, I can take the brick out and replace it with another brick. If I use the bottom of the forge, I'm going to have to chip all that stuff out of there, put some new wool down, and recoat it with the ceramic refractory cement such or stuff. So probably not tonight will I get this thing coated because it's getting kind of dark outside. I just picked this up today. FedEx tried to deliver it to the house, and I guess if you're not home when they try to deliver it, they now drop it near the to the nearest Walgreens. Kind of convenient. Oh, and this extra KO wool, like I said, the ceramic wool will pack in right around in here to keep the heat from escaping out the top. It's a pretty small little thing, but for the kind of stuff that I do right now, it will be plenty sufficient. I've got a coal forge out there too, for if I need to do anything any bigger. But for the smaller stuff in it, I just can't seem to not lose stuff in the bottom of the damn fire pot because the coal is just so much garbage in it. It burns away so quick in the deep fire pot that I've got. So anyway, I will take more video of this once I get the ceramic coating getting painted in there. Put this box back in there, and we'll take you along for the entire build of this pre-built forge. Thanks for watching. That's all I got for right now.